back to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining me for another amazing conversation. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining this family. And if you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Here we are all about positive vibes, and we talk about self-care, self-awareness, self-love, self-development, so that we can become the best version of ourselves. Yes, today we are having an amazing conversation, and I just want us to plug in reality about self. Let me tell you, this journey of self-development is not easy. You know, there are some things that you think, I'm just taking care of myself, self-care, you know, going to the spa, you know, doing my nails, looking good, you know. My friend, it's not all about that. There are some realities when you start practicing self-love, self-care, self-development journey that hit you. Yeah? Yes, so for me, I can share something. The moment I started to do self-care, self-love, self-awareness, you know, self-development, you know, just wanting to know myself, what do I love, what do I desire, how do I want my life to be, you know, how do I want to associate with people, how do I react when I'm being nimekosewa, you know, all those stuff. That is self-awareness, you know. Most of the time, by the way, we do self-development journey, hata hatujui kama ni self-development journey. You understand? The moment I had to realize, oh, there are some things that are called boundaries, you know. Oh, there's something that is called self-care. Oh, there's something that is called self-love. Yes, the realities of self-development journey. One of the things that uta realize, at some point you'll start becoming lonely. Yes, self-care is not about laughing every time. It's not about being happy every time, you know. Sometimes you have to, like, you are pruning, you are cutting yourself, you know, unajishape, you understand? So at some point, especially maybe you had friends. Personally, there are some people that I just had to reposition. Yeah, I rarely cut people off. I just had to reposition them. And you'll become lonely, by the way. You'll feel bored. Unashanga now, this is no, what is this self-care thing? You understand? But because you are becoming more aware, you're like, no, I don't need this to be here. I need this to be here. So you are starting to align your life, and at some point you'll feel uncomfortable because you're entering into a new era. You'll feel uncomfortable because this life I'm not used to. You understand? You'll become uncomfortable because this thing, I thought it is a smooth ride. You understand? Maybe, for example, very simple thing, kitu kama health dieting. Maybe ulikuwa that guy of junk Monday to Sunday. You don't want to cook, you're doing junk. I'm not saying junk is bad, but for a healthy living, you just, like, for me now, I want just to start healthy living. You are checking what you're wearing, what you are eating, maybe, yes, also what you're wearing. You're just being intentional, and that thing, it's going to make you uncomfortable. Yeah, you used to order food when you're in the house, now you have to cook. You understand? You have to just be intentional, and that thing, itakukost to you are becoming uncomfortable because you are trying something new that you're not used to, and it is all right. You know, even some people, they'll just get out of your life, watanyamaza tu, or they just go silent. You understand? Because even the person you are becoming, remember, you are working on yourself from inside outside. So whatever you are working on yourself, it will just reflect. You understand? It'll come to, it'll reflect, and people will be like, oh, Squeeze, by the way, you have changed nowadays. You don't hang out a lot nowadays. You're a person who used to drink. You don't drink nowadays. You're a person who, you understand? So at some point, utajipata tu, like, you are walking lonely, you're walking alone, you're just like minding. Nowadays you are so mindful, you understand what you're doing, you know, the response you're giving, you're just so mindful. That is reality of self-development journey, I am telling you. Another thing is, you fika in a place whereby you are just okay. Yani unataka tu peace of mind, you are just in this atmosphere, una feel you are just okay. Even if I am alone, I feel I am okay. Even if I do whatever by myself, you just feel okay. There's sometimes uko like, hey niaje, can we hang up, can we hang around, can we go for coffee, can we do retreats, can we do all these things? But at some point unafika uko like, I think I can go by myself. I think I can do this by myself. You understand? Not because you don't need people. No, you need them, of course. We are social beings. You really, really need people. But inafika tu somewhere in life, I don't know if you're getting me. Unapata tu you're just ease. You understand? You're just ease. You can do things by yourself. You're just good. Yeah? Yes, that is reality of self-development. I am telling you. And I think you become more logic. You're not driven by emotions. Kwanza, that of emotional intelligence. Hey, you're not driven by emotions. Whatever you are doing, you just have first to think. Understand? And even if it's a situation you are in, for example, maybe you are friends with somebody or you're in a relationship or whatever, anything that involves emotions. Instead of emotions inakubeba too and you make wrong decisions, you find yourself first of all like, is this thing good for me? Is this thing really, do I really need it? Do I really need this person? As much as I enjoy their company, they're good, nini, you become more logical than using emotions. And I think that is the amazing thing. By the way, that is an amazing thing. Because most of the times, how many times have you done something wrong? And come to think of it, by the way, you are driven by emotions. Maybe you collided with someone and then you said bad things. And then afterwards, you go like, wow, is it me? No, I think I just lashed out because my emotions they were not in order, nini. You understand? So as you do self-development, kuna realities, both good and bad. And for me, being logical more than emotional, for me, it's just an amazing thing for me. It's just an amazing thing. Because you utakuwa unakimbilia vitu. You understand? Yeah. It's a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing. Yeah. Another thing is, what else? You always catch yourself. You'll always catch yourself whenever you want to do something bad, or maybe you want to go back to your old habits. Remember, we are doing self-development journey, so there are some things that you have to cut, and there are some things that we have to start to apply. So you find yourself that you are catching yourself. For instance, maybe you said to yourself, I won't do this thing. And then when you are about to do, there's this self-awareness, there's just this thing that comes, by the way, no, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to go back to this. It just feels good because you're inaonyesha like self-development of self-care or self-love, whatever you are doing, it's working. You understand? And that is the reality of working on yourself. The moment you just say, now, I'm going to put boundaries. I'm going to put boundaries. Whatever is not my cup of tea, I'm not going to take it. So anytime that something comes on anyone lays something on the table and you feel, or maybe it's so enticing and maybe emotions may come, or like, oh, by the way, but I said to myself, I'm not going to do this. It's just amazing. Yes. Another thing I think is so interesting, you find yourself, you are no longer interested in some things. Like just literally, psych and energy zimekuisha. If you're I was just talking to a friend, if you're a person who parties, unajipata like that energy, it's no longer there. You just chillaxing in the house, you're just okay. You understand? You are just okay. How inaitwa nini? You're not feeling like I am missing out something. Now imagine some interest tu zingine zinakuja tu zikisha, they just die, you know. And that is the power of self-development journey, you know. You find yourself, maybe you are hanging around people, or there are some things that you used to entertain, they are no longer interesting you, by the way. Maybe there's how you used to dress, nowadays those vibes azikuingi, you understand. It's just an amazing thing. And those are the realities that you just have to know if you want to do self-development journey, self-awareness, self-love, self-care. All these things, they just come on your way as you're practicing all these habits of self-care, self-awareness, self-development. Yeah, for me it is an amazing journey. You know, there are some things right now, they no longer interest me. Oh, I'm like, was that me doing that? Was that me entertaining that? Was that me? Oh no. You understand? It just feels amazing that you are growing, you are developing yourself, you are becoming the best version of yourself, emotionally, mentally, what else? Physically, you know. For me, I love doing exercise, a lot of exercise, you know. Like, it just feels good. So for me, I just welcome you to do self-care, self-love, self-awareness journey. It's an amazing because we just have to grow. We just have to grow in life. If you're not growing, you're doing what? If you're not increasing, you're decreasing. So where are you? Where you can't be in between. So where are you? So thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you have not subscribed, kindly, what are you waiting for? Join this amazing family, and let's continue to explore, to learn, and to grow together. Till the next video.